a level of, secrecy is supposed to be maintained whenever you go to the shop to
Mm.
buy sanitary napkins. So the shopkeeper always wrap through the newspaper that
Hi,
sanitary
how are you,
napkin.
ma'am?
I'm fine. Hi, how are you?
Hi,
What's going on? How is
I'm
everything?
good, ma'am. Do you remember me, ma'am?
Yes, I remember you. There is no doubt about it. Okay. So what's going
Yes,
on? How
ma'am.
is everything?
Everything is going normal. Not so great. Normal.
Oh my God, don't say like that. All right. What about your health condition? At that time, you mentioned about your health issues. Right now,
Means I'm still facing
the same.
those issues.
Mm-hmm.
My treatment is going on.
Okay, okay. All right. Okay. So apart from that, anything special are you doing? You just want to share with us for now?
Apart from that,
Yes.
I'm not doing anything special. Just I took admission in college. Right now, I am in my first year. And apart from that, I started writing on the Quora and I'm getting good response.
So why do you say that I'm not doing anything interesting? This is so cool that you are writing on Quora. Mostly I go through the Quora whenever I need to, get some content, and I'm not. I don't have enough content in my head and enough,
Hmm.
written things. So I usually go to the Quora and I watch things and I read things. So that is
So, do
great.
you also write on Quora?
No, I don't write, but I use it to read people's opinion and
Hmm,
how they
yeah.
express their self. So whenever I'm
Hmm.
facing, I'm not getting proper words or proper thought on such topic, so I go through the Quora. So shall we start today's topic?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, all right. So Sneha, period and menstruation. This is something we are very aware, right? Actually, we go through
Hmm.
this phenomena, this biological phenomena. So, like I said, this is a biological phenomena, but uh, it is associated with so many things, right? And so many things, when I say to so many things like myths, unrealistic stories, and painful feelings, right? Stigma, cramp,
Hmm.
mood swings, and taboo. There are so many words and so many things we can talk about. But I want you to open up your things and your feeling about that phenomena.
About this.
Yes.
Okay. So first of all, okay, let me share my experience. My first experience when I got my period.
Mm-hmm.
So, like I was about 12 or 13-year-old when I got my period.
Mm-hmm.
I was so excited about it because my friends, my classmates, they got their period before than me.
Oh,
So
great.
I didn't know. Yeah, so I didn't know anything about this period, but I didn't know that okay, there's something called period.
Mm-hmm.
So I was so fascinated by that, and like in summer vacation, I got my period, and in the morning I got up and then I went to washroom and I just checked my underwear. It was like red sticky fluid. Okay, at that time I understood. Okay, I got my period, and then I called my mom. Then she was like, okay, I was excited for that, but she was like, okay, don't touch me, just stay away from me. Just go and take a bath now. So that time I realized, okay, this is not something to be proud of. I have to deal with it because in my family there is so much stigma types of things that you are not allowed to touch this. You have to sleep in different place. You are not allowed to come to the kitchen.
Mm-hmm.
You have to take bath daily, even if you are having some bad cramps now. Like on some days I feel like I can't get up from my bed, and still my mom says, okay, just go and take a bath.
Oh my God.
Because if I will not take it, that I'm impure.
Im- Impurity is there.
Mm.
So you
Uh-huh.
must you must have purity. So for that, you need to take a bath, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so I mean, whenever I think about these things, so I feel that this is happening in rural areas only, not in urban areas. But this is, I
Mm.
think, not very true. These kind of things we are facing in everywhere, regardless
Everywhere.
rural
Mm.
area or urban area, because of the mindset of the people, this conditioning that has been going on for years and years.
Mm.
So the same thing happened to me, but it was not with that intensity. I mean, my grandmother was a teacher, so she was
Mm.
not like that typical women, right? But yeah, somehow we
Mm.
also, I also went through such things like. Uh, but there was no foundation. Frankly speaking, in my house, I live in rural area, but there was no foundation. Maybe because my mom was not living with us, so some or the other way we had to go to the kitchen, we have to
Mm.
take responsibilities. And my grandmother was not like that. Even my father was not like that. So we didn't feel such kind of
Foundation. Mm.
yes, condition. But even though the surrounding, uh, still
Mm.
whenever I live or where you live, you can see a level of secrecy is supposed to be maintained. Whenever you go to the shop to
Mm.
buy sanitary napkins, so the shopkeeper always wrap through the newspaper that sanitary napkin.
Mm.
Why
Mm.
people do so? Because they feel that there is something we need to hide. We can't share
Mm.
it openly, we can't show it openly, and this is something, I mean, shame. There is a shame about this.
Mm.
Like, so even though I mean, everybody knows this is something, because of that we have new life in this planet,
Mm.
right? But why this
But they don't consider it natural. They
happens?
consider something this is in natural. And one of the videos I was listening, it was of Sadhguru. Do you listen to Sadhguru?
Yes, 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 yes.
So
I
in that
follow him.
so in that video, Sadhguru was telling, if this is menstruation is impure, then our whole creation, then our whole existence, then our whole life, it is impure. So we should not, take it as an impure thing. We should take it as a natural thing. This is
Natural.
something this is something from where the life is coming from. So it's just about the mindset of the people. But our generation is like our generation mindset is something different. We don't believe in these kind of things. So the future generation will not face this.
Yes, maybe some amount of people have changed in terms of having different perspective or living with the factual things, right? And they accept that
Hmm.
this is a biological phenomena. Nowadays, people are talking about that, but still, they are very few if you compare, with the
Uh,
population of our country. And you will be surprised, when I was going through some articles, that I came to know that only it is not exact, but 88% of women are still not using sanitary pads. I mean, they are using
80%.
88%, they are using unhygienic clothes, or we can say rags. And
Hmm.
there are only, I mean, the you can see the ratio, the amount. I mean, we
Hmm.
feel that we are changing or we are keep changing, but things are literally very worse in rural area. They don't have accessibility to the sanitary napkins. Still, I think in India
Hmm.
we should, I mean, government should keep it free, because this is something
Hmm. Yeah.
we need in every month, right? But still we need to pay for that, including, I mean, there is a tax as well. So what in if this is happening in urban areas, so you can imagine in areas where people have
Hmm.
such kind of mindset. No sanitary napkin, you have to use rags repetitively, and you have to keep it secret. You Nobody can
Huh.
see those rags. Nobody can should see those clothes, unhygienic clothes, and even you can't uh, dry them on sunlight. You know, in
Mm.
sunlight,
Okay.
which is very required to maintain hygiene. Have you ever used rags or unhygienic clothes, or you, I mean, because this is something very personal. When I was a child,
Mm-hmm.
when I got my period, I used these rags, unhygienic clothes, piece of clothes. Okay, so
I have used, but those are not unhygienic. Those are just clean clothes.
mhm. No, no, unhygienic. That means like you start using clothes, right? And
Hmm.
because of the mindset that you can't dry it openly on sunlight, you have to keep it here and there under something or somewhere so that people can't see that, right? So
And
then
then you have to use that again.
again, after washing it,
Okay, I have not.
after washing
No,
it,
no, no.
we have to use
Hmm.
it again. We used to do such things. So,
Hmm.
and in rural area, women are still doing such things. So it is not like that you use one piece of cloth, then you just throw it and then you use again. No, it is not like that. We use it repetitively after washing.
Okay.
When I
After
say
washing.
unhygienic, when I say unhygienic, I am saying because sunlight, because of the sunlight, bacteria are that, right?
Hmm.
But because we have to keep it secret, nobody in the family, especially men, can see those piece of clothes. So we
Hmm.
had to keep it under somewhere. So in this way, I'm saying unhygienic. By the way, this is unhygienic because so many bacteria are flying here and there. So
Hmm.
that is unhygienic.
You have to sun dry them.
Ah, yes,
Okay. So
yes.
I have
By
not
sunlight.
experienced this. Means I have used these clothes, but means I have not reused them. I just use them and just throw them.
Show them. Oh my God, this is
Uh,
even more worse.
Not always. Sometimes when I have run out of my pets, like in an emergency situation.
Okay, okay. So
Normally,
this is not you went through on regular basis.
uh,
It
some
happens,
emergency.
yeah, at times. But
Uh,
when I was a child and I was going through such things, I used it for so long. And after that, I started using sanitary pads. So
but
again,
I think now sanitary pads are also very dangerous to our environment.
yeah, it is not for environment, even for our skin as well. You can see the rashes
Uh,
and
Rashes.
bacterial infections because of that. So you have to
Hmm.
keep changing those after 2 hours, after every 2 hours. But as I said, that nobody is that rich so that they can buy
Nowadays
and
that
they can
rich. Huh?
afford, right? Like
Hmm.
many can afford, but not for everybody. So this is
Hmm.
one
I
part of
don't.
this talk, right?
Hmm.
Hmm. Yes, yes. You were saying
Means I don't change every 2 hours. I just change like whenever it is needed. It is mostly 7 to 8 hours.
this is not hygienic, but you feel that there is
My
nothing.
mother would kill me if I if I change it every 2 hours.
This is supposed to be done. I mean, this is the
Hmm.
ideal condition, but nobody
Hmm.
does the same as per their
Nobody does.
condition they follow. But in terms of medical condition, every 2 hours we are supposed to change, and this is hygiene.
Hmm. But ma'am, in market there is a one new product, menstrual cup. Have you heard
Huh.
about it?
Yes, yes, I have heard about it, but I have never used yet. But maybe I will
Hmm.
use in near future. I was thinking few months back,
Hmm.
and I have seen some videos as well. But like every change needs a kind of mindset,
Time
time and
mindset.
mindset.
Huh?
Yes, yes. So, Sneha, I just want to know that you are speaking very openly that your mother would kill you if she would know that this is happening. So, are you okay with this kind of discussion that where you are opening up about this taboo? I could say taboo. Yes, still this is
Yes, ma'am,
topic is considered
I'm okay.
taboo. And
I'm
what about
totally okay. I means my mom also say to me that you are how you are so open about these topics, but I just consider these type of topics so natural that I just can speak about these topics to anyone, male, female. I can just talk to anyone about these topics.
and this should be the tendency for everybody. I
Hmm.
mean, why, I mean, it is easy to speak here, but the
Hmm.
mindset and the conditioning is still in my head or in everybody's head, every woman's head. Whenever you go to the temple or whenever there is some kind of festival is going on and you are going through your time and your period, you have automatically, my barrier in your head. Okay, I don't want to go there. I shouldn't go there
Hmm.
like this because of the conditioning. So
Hmm.
even we need to effort to change our thought process, to change our
Mindset, huh?
mindset. Okay, this need to be stop here. There is nothing wrong about it. We can go to the temple, we can worship our lords and such things. So even we need to put efforts. And also when we talk about periods or menstruation, most of us even don't know what it is, right? Why it
Hmm.
happens, why it happens. It happens, uh, and what is the process? Even we read in school, though only those who choose science, medical,
Biology. Hmm.
medical background, biology, and apart from that, no other. I think woman knows about it. But okay, this is one part. Now I just want to talk about. Do have you ever felt mood swings, irritability, headache, cramps?
Yes, ma'am. Cramps to all, ma'am, always.
Always.
Like always. Right now, I'm on my period only. So cramps is it's just a part of the menstrual cycle. You will feel it always. Most of the girls. Some girls I have seen some girls they don't even feel cramps because
They
of
are
their
very few.
lifestyle or uh, maybe they are so healthy. So they're very lucky they don't feel. I have few friends who don't feel any cramps, and their duration of the menstruation is also very less, like 2 to 3 days only. But
Okay.
like most of the girl have duration of 6 to 7 days, which is so hectic and which is such a headache for us. Like
Yes.
every month, in every 30 days, you get 6 to 7 days